Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Any and Everything podcast. All right, let me stop playing with y'all. But welcome to the Any and Everything podcast. I'm your boy Perion,
And I'm your boy James.
and today we have another topic for you. And my topic is, it's kind of, it's going on around. We see it around every day. I've been seeing this since I was yay high. So I'm gonna ask you, bro. Would you date a woman that already has kids?
To be honest with you, bro.
Or a kid or like kid.
Understood. I got
or
you.
kids, children.
Yeah, I got you. To be honest with you, bro, in the day and age that we live in now, it's kind of uncommon to see a woman without kids at our age.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna say that's become a real common thing
yeah.
now in this era, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I mean, I'm not judging nobody for that.
Right.
You have your blessing and you see it through, so that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I wouldn't be opposed to it, only because, like I said, it's so uncommon. I mean, it's so common, and you can find someone without kids. There's still a lot of people out there who doesn't have kids at our age, or even a little bit older than us. But I probably wouldn't care, bro. I mean, is it a big responsibility to tackle on? Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, with meeting said kid, depending on like how old, how young he or she may be, I feel like that'd be kind of difficult too. Like if the relationship doesn't work out, and not saying that's what the mother does, but if you start introducing this kid to other people and they getting attached, and even me getting attached to the kid, I feel like that would be that's kind of a hard pill to swallow. Like you want to end a relationship with you attached to the kid because you like their kid. So like, I feel like that would be kind of bogus on the kid part to have to go through that at a young age. But I wouldn't be opposed to it, bro. Yeah, I was just thinking about it for a little bit though. I wouldn't rush into it.
That's a decent answer. Answer.
Yeah.
I like everything that you said. But one of my greatest takeaways from what you just said is it's a big responsibility
for sure.
of dealing with a woman with kids because you have to love her and her kids. That's a double package right there.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't just be with the woman. It was I remember one time, I don't know, I think I was gonna try it. We technically didn't date, but
yeah,
I think I was gonna try it. We was both at a point where we was both single at that time, and I was gonna try it, but she said something to me, and we was like butting heads about this, but she was like, because she asked me a while ago, she was like, "Oh, would you date a woman with a kid?" And I was like, you know what? At first, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, no, just for the simple fact, no, just for the simple fact. I'm like, gee, we young,
yeah,
we still young, but I'm saying like we young, and no, I don't know if I want to date a woman with kids. It's like that's my personal preference. Don't think I'm coming for people like women with kids. I love all women with kids, And if you a man, or even for the women too, you dating a man that has kids, or you married to a man that already have kids, and same for a man, you married to a woman that got kids already. I really respect y'all. Like y'all really out here doing it. Like I really appreciate y'all because y'all don't know how much y'all probably impacting that kid, and then it don't matter how like old they are, you can always influence them in some way. So I really respect that. I know this off a TV show, but this line was real. I'll never forget this line. Marlon said this to Pops, and he was like, remember the episode of Wayne's Brothers? The girl, she thought that was her father, but it turned out Pops wasn't her father. And he basically said that, I'll never forget this. He was like, Pops, I really respect that. Basically, he was like, any man can love their kid, but it takes a big man to love somebody else's.
Not for sure.
And that's some real stuff. I said that to Devin one day at church.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was like, thank you, cuz. He was like, thank you, everything. I was like, I got that off the Wayans brothers, but no, for real, you've been a real MVP all my life. Because he been doing that since before he was married. Devin used to date a lot of women with children.
You just put that man business all out there.
It's okay.
I know he don't care.
He don't care.
Yeah, I know that.
He married now. It's okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that's what made. I feel like that's what made him a great father. He a phenomenal father.
Yeah.
You a phenomenal father, bro. You know, phenomenal.
Real amazing person.
You real person. No, for real. You real MVP.
Happy to call you my cousin, man.
Man, I'm happy to call you my cousin and my brother. You know, you more than a cousin. You know, it's a lot of people. We got a lot of cousins. They just my cousin, but you my brother. Don't you forget that. Anyway, no, but like I said, no, for real, that's a big responsibility. But
definitely is, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I had seen this subject in like a lot of TV shows, though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's some TV shows when we was younger, some TV shows now, and then you know, out of all them TV shows, I feel like one of them hit home, and that show is called The Game.
The Game?
Yeah, The Game.
Okay.
My two favorite characters, and a lot of people characters, they was toxic. I ain't even gonna lie. But Melody, she was dating this guy named Derwin.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the NFL, became pro, and then she eventually became a doctor. And they was, struggling because she was still in medical school.
Right.
And, he out there finally getting playing time because at first he was just a weak rookie. But he eventually helped them win their ring. Anyway.
Besides the point.
Besides the point. They end up, breaking up because she found out he cheating. Okay. He cheated. And they eventually get back together. But he found out he got his old girl that he cheated with pregnant. And, she went through a lot with that. Because, she
I
was
can imagine.
Oh, and she a female too. She was like, oh, like, I ain't going to never be able to compete with the child. And then eventually when they got married, the doctors told her that she probably wasn't going to be able to have kids.
Wow.
And, that really sunk. And then the baby mama just throwing it up in her face every couple of minutes. Yeah, that's why he my baby daddy and all this other stuff. It was just a lot going on, bro.
You had to beat
I ain't gonna lie. You're going to have to watch the show. But you probably going to get pissed off because they was both on some stupid stuff.
We had to beat that bitch ass.
So we're saying, yeah, but Melody was doing some stuff too. So I can't put it on the baby. Yeah. So look. So I have here cons and pros of dating women with kids. So before I get my full answer, what I do is I'm gonna read this.
Right. Okay.
They say one of the cons is ex drama.
Fair enough.
It says plenty of single mothers have a cordial relationship with their ex, but there's also a possibility of drama. And the thing about dating a woman with kids is that if there is drama with the ex, there's their way around it. Yeah. And that's true.
Yeah, for real. Because they have to be in that kid's life. Well, they don't have to be, but if they choosing to be, you will have to compromise. You will have to have communications. And you got to be on the same page to make it work. Thank you.
You sound like a philosopher over here.
You know I be trying my best, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, you're going to have to make it work. But I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the dudes just be trying to come back because they see you moved on with another dude.
They just don't want you to be happy with nobody else. They don't even really want you for real. They just don't want to see you prosper with nobody else.
I ain't gonna lie. I got some stories with that. That's so stupid.
About not trying to have someone prosper without you.
Yeah. That is stupid. Like, that is, I ain't nobody's baby daddy, but I'm just saying, like, it's like dudes be on some other stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. Nah, for real. Some females be doing that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they want to keep you around just because, like, oh, I can type shit or whatever. But
they see you move on, and it's just, that's another topic for another day.
Right.
Let me get to the other cons. They said the other cons, wild nights and hangovers aren't an option.
You said they are not, or they are an option?
Yeah, they are not an option.
Well, why not?
Well, their reason is if you at a stage in your life when you getting wild and loose,
right,
know that you're not going to be able to partake in certain things dating a woman with kids. They said, as you being, basically, they just said, I'm just summing it up because this a long paragraph. I'm not about to read it.
Yeah, I can see it from over
here. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, but basically what this paragraph says is that parents need to be role models for their children.
Okay.
And then so you can't be out there. Basically, it was like you can't even be out there partying like that if you gonna like they assuming they saying like dating somebody to marry.
Okay,
I'm not talking about dating just to date. Now y'all probably thinking dating to date, but they talking about dating somebody to marry. Y'all getting serious, and they was like, you know, certain y'all got different schedules. You got to sometimes you got to pick up the kid and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't really think that has too much of an effect on that, but after you put it like that, then yeah, I respect that. Yeah, I respect that more. Now it's explained it a little bit better.
Yeah, I just ain't feel like reading all that. That was too long.
Oh no, I understand, bro. Like I said, I can see it from over here.
They said, okay, another con is brace yourself for schedule changes. And you know that's definitely gonna hit home.
Yeah,
because some people are not like strong enough to do that.
Especially that last minute, it'll be different. It's a little bit different when you got a few days in advance to know about it, and you can move your whole schedule around. But some come up like, hey, look, an emergency came up. I gotta go to the job, or I gotta go anywhere else. Like I don't have no one to watch him or her. Can you go ahead and watch them? And you got something planned. It's like if I'm committed to you, and I'm serious about being committed to you, I gotta help out. I'm gonna say so. Yeah, let me go ahead and cancel what I'm doing. I'll watch him or her or whatever. So I don't even think about schedule changes.
Yeah.
Never crossed my mind.
Yeah, bro. You probably got this romantic dinner set up. Then,
right.
You know.
I ain't going. I thought you mean like a home cook then like
no, I'm talking about like you got this whole special night planned out on the time.
That's different. I ain't paid for nothing yet. I mean reservations you can always.
Okay, well if you already paid for everything. Okay, say if you play like okay, it's reservations, you don't gotta pay.
Right.
Say if you already like have to put down money, you was like, oh, I want to take you out a helicopter ride or something around town.
I ain't gonna lie, helicopter rides in Chicago, them kind of steep. Nah, for real, them kind of steep. They're like $3 to $5, I believe, like $300 to $500 for an hour. That on some real stuff. I'm gonna just before the time hit, I'm gonna just call up a couple of my people. Hey, look, night on the town on me. Take you and your lady out. And it's not.
At least your stuff ain't go completely right.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not going to waste, bro. I'm gonna text one of y'all. Somebody go get the helicopter ride.
You know what? And I hope one day, you know.
You say you hope it's gonna be you getting a helicopter ride.
I need the ride.
Nah. And that's bogus as hell. That's bogus as hell.
It is bogus. I'm just playing.
Nah, it's cool because it's not going to waste.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'll gladly take it though. If
I bet you would, yeah. You'll ask the call that time.
Don't act like I'll be asked for the call. One thing about you, you one of my people for real. So if I miss your call,
you gonna call me back or text me back.
Yeah, I'm at least call you and text you back. Now some people
you ain't gonna hear from
moving right along.
Yeah.
They say your stress may feel insignificant. I'm gonna read this because this only let me.
You said nah a little bit.
They said that being a parent is the hardest job you will ever have to do, and it's true. When you're dating a woman with a child and you don't have children of your own, you may feel like your stresses are insignificant compared to hers. Along with maintaining your own income, she is single-handedly caring for her little ones, and she may even be doing it without any help from the biological father. You might feel like you can't complain to her about your issues or your lack of sleep. Let's face it, she probably hasn't gotten a decent amount of sleep since her children was born.
Fair enough.
Of course, you shouldn't have to feel like your problems are trivial. I think that's
trivial.
Yeah. That's what I tried to say. But
I didn't say
cool. Communication is going to be the key to a relationship with someone who has children.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said the last one, well, the last couple, okay, it's a couple more cons, but the only ones that's really hitting home to me is, well, one of them it says you're not her top priority, which is true. You know, some people want to be number one all the time, but if you date a woman With kids,
You're not gonna get that.
you always gonna be last. That's her kids.
She gonna make sure. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You supposed to. That's
You're
how you
always supposed
supposed
to
to.
keep
Yeah.
your children first.
That's
That's
how
what I'm
it's supposed to
saying.
be.
Yeah.
But yeah, you kiss that dream goodbye.
Yeah. That's got to be different. I feel like you got to be a different. Like I said earlier, I know I was. They probably thought I was joking, but for real, you got to be a big man to date a woman that already got kids, because you got to deal with a lot. They might not like you. That's on here too. That's on here too. They said the kids might not like you. You could probably be the best person. You could probably be nice, but them kids probably just to do something just to make you mad. And you know, some kids be doing it because they probably want their parents back together.
Or they just want they feel like they getting like kind of pushed out of the picture.
Yeah.
Some like, oh, my mama may be prioritizing you more. They really don't be that. They just come up with their own conclusions. Oh wow, okay, so this person more important than me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna show you how come he don't belong here. Like you said, start doing shit on purpose just to mess it up. Or like you said, get a reaction out of you, like, like got his ass, like got his ass.
Like you get that one reaction, and then she be like, "Oh, this how you talk to my kids?" Then you out the door, you looking slow.
You feel me, bro? You ain't even say nothing. All you said was get out my face.
I ain't gonna lie, that would blow me.
It would blow me too.
That would blow me. Cause how you gonna get mad? Cause I'm human. Everybody gets mad.
Because I'll guarantee you, you're going to get mad parenting your own child. Just because it ain't happened yet don't mean it's not going to happen. You're going to get mad regardless.
Yeah.
And then you go be thinking to yourself, was I too harsh? And ain't nothing wrong with that because it may be your first kid or it may not be. But at the same time, don't be as severe with me because it's not my actual kid. When you can do the same thing, maybe just a little bit further down the line.
True.
Now I'm not saying that gives me the right to parent to your child,
right,
unless you telling me like we done been together for a minute and you giving me like the green light to go ahead parent. And when it comes to like disciplinary actions, talk to me first before you do anything.
And that's another reason right there.
Yeah,
that's another reason right there. Y'all styles different, and then if y'all dating, it's different if y'all married. Mm-hmm. But y'all dating, and then they did something, and you be like, "Oh, I think you should handle it like this." She might bug up, be like, "Who are you? Who are you to tell me how to be a mother?"
Exactly.
And that's another argument.
Exactly. Because I ain't gonna lie, I believe in whoopings.
I do too.
I believe in whoopings, but it's a lot of people out here that be like, "Oh no, that's abuse. You need to put them in a timeout," or what's some more goofy shit they be saying. Let them,
let them do what they. Yeah, talk to them.
Like, nigga, I could talk to you after I beat your ass.
Yeah, you can talk. Man, my parents was talking to me while they was whooping. Did I tell you?
Right.
I'm like,
syllable whoopings.
Man, I hate them. Man, you ever got tag team? I think tag team was the worst one.
I ain't gonna lie. I only had 2 whoopings in my whole life, bro.
And you know what? I got 2 whoopings from my father. My father only whooped me twice, for real. Literally.
Yeah.
But my mama whooped me a lot. A lot. I remember it was one. I don't know if it was what it was like. It was either age. It was either these 3 ages. It had to be either 9, 10, or 11. It was one of those years. Mm-hmm. And man, it seemed like I was getting whooping every week. And then it was one of them years that I was getting. It had to be like 10, 11 then. I want to say 11. Yeah, it had to be like 11.
Yeah.
That year, I was probably getting whooping every day because, man.
You're the problem.
I am the problem. Well, I'm the problem. It's
the problem.
It wasn't that I was bad. I just talked too much. That's my problem. I still talk too much. So it didn't work. You might as well just should have stopped whooping me then, Ma. But but no, for real, yeah. That's my problem. I was just talking too much and I was getting whipping.
Yeah, bro.
Every day.
I ain't never had to go through that. Like I said, 2, 3 whoopings max my entire lifetime. I was pretty obedient kid for the most part. Man. I ain't really do too much troublemaking.
Yeah,
not saying you was a troublemaker, but
no, that was my problem. I just talk too much.
Yeah,
I just don't want. And then you a kid too. Then they ain't letting you say certain things, and then you just like,
thing. You don't know shit.
I'm like, she say it again, and then I say it.
Right.
But I'm saying, how do I get? I ain't gonna lie. Now that we here, first off, my mama, like the people in my family, on my mom's side of the family, has this thing where they said, disobedient kids don't live their days out, right?
Right.
So if she's saying, "Oh, say it," like she was like, "Say it again," but I could tell she was like, "Don't say it," but I still said it. How you gonna whip me for that?
Because you being
Y'all
smart.
just said disobedient kids don't live their days out.
Yeah, but you being smart.
No,
that's one of them things.
I'm trying to get up there, so I'm gonna be obedient.
Mama helping you get up there fast by
The
whooping
Bible say, "Children, obey your parents and the Lord, for this is right." I'm trying to be obedient. Before we get back to that, bro, one of the most stupidest weapons I got from my father is for going outside.
Did he tell you not to go outside?
I'm finna tell you a story.
Okay.
I said, "Pop, we used to have a trampoline in our backyard."
Right.
So I was like, "Pop, can I go outside and get on the trampoline?"
Right.
He was like, "No." Matter of fact, I didn't even say get on the trampoline. I just told him, I said, "Pop, can I go outside?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I got on trampoline. I went over there jumping, doing the little flips that I could do.
Right.
And then some of my friends came out there. And then my friend Christian, that used to live across the street, he was like, "Hey, you want to come to my house and play basketball?" I was like, "Yeah." Bro, this is across the street, literally. Like, that red house that was on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you not even, we live on a cul-de-sac. You not even, it'll be different if I'm off the block. It's right there.
You literally across from your house.
He can literally see me. So I go out there, we playing, we hooping for like an hour. And then he come outside, he called me back over. I come up in the house. I was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna see you later." I go up in the house. This man get the bugging up. He was like, "Man, I told you, I'm like, he was like, "You was supposed to be in the backyard and you over there." I'm like, I said, "Can I go outside?" I think that must have made him mad. He instantly, Pops used to be like granddad off Boondocks. Pops instantly, "What you say?" Boom, bah. Man, off the block.
I don't know, man. Parents are weird. It's like when you don't specify something, you don't specify. They think you just in the wrong. You trying to deceive them or trying to be sneaky. I don't know,
man.
bro.
I thought I specified enough. I said, "Can I go outside?"
Nah,
was I supposed to say,
side, but
he just assumed, "Oh, he gonna be on the trampoline."
So that's what you.
I said
your
outside.
For assuming.
Right.
That's why we don't assume shit. Hey, I'd be quick as hell to tell motherfucker, "Oh, well, I thought that's the problem. Yeah. You're too busy thought. Thought is past. Since I'm a present tense ass nigga, I'm gonna need you to think when it come to me."
I can't wait till you become a father. That's gonna be funny seeing you discipline your kids.
I thought that's the problem. You too busy thoughting.
They go, "Daddy, I thought." That's the problem.
That's the problem. Who the hell told you to be in the past tense? We in the present, my nigga. I need you to think. I need you to think about this.
Man, you slow.
Hey, you get real out here, man. Oh man, I used to hate having having a bike. Like, I used to love riding my bike, but when you was too young, they hit you with that stay on the block. I used to hate that shit, bro. I was going in a straight line. Like, this is boring as hell. I'm literally passing the same houses up and down. And then for me to turn around, it's like you can't turn out too much, because at that point, if they look at you, they like, "Oh, you trying to get off the block? You trying to be sneaky? Where you just coming from? I'm doing a U-turn. You don't need no U-turn that fucking wide with this bike. Where did you come from? Literally off the block."
Fat Mike.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Right, they come here.
Put the bike in the house. We done for the day.
Right,
done for the day.
You do one wrong thing, you back in the house.
One wrong turn, but I used to hate that shit, bro. Don't leave the block. I don't want to ride my bike no more. I'll stay inside. It's not even finna hit the same. Let me just stay indoors. And then they force you outside. No, you don't already ask me. Go outside.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go no more. Like, y'all don't ruin it for me.
Or you getting on their nerves. You know what? Go outside or something.
Right. There's always the or something. What the hell is the something?
I don't know.
Because if I walk away too far, I'm in trouble. So it's really just go outside.
Yeah.
Don't give me an option when the option ain't there. We off topic.
We are off topic.
Yeah, we off topic like.
But we have to talk about this trauma.
Yeah, it's built up 20 plus years.
Yeah, 20 plus. All right, now I'm at the pros of dating a woman with kids.
All right, let me hear it.
They said stability and less competition. I ain't gonna lie.
That
less competition. I don't believe that.
If a nigga wants something, they go try to talk to the motherfucker.
I don't believe it. Right, because especially in our generation. Maybe that, maybe like 10.
Back then.
Maybe like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. But now.
No.
Niggas don't care.
They don't care.
There's a lot of females out here, too, that got low standards.
Trust me.
But there's a lot of niggas who got a lot of low standards. They don't care.
Man, low.
Low as hell.
Low. I mean, when you get with... Anyway... But stability.
Oh my God.
Stability. Yeah, I believe that stability part.
Yeah, I believe that.
They got to be somewhat stable to be taking care of their kids. But then you got that little small.
You got that small
percent
that be all over the place.
That 5%. They be broke on purpose. They be like, I got that EBT.
Right, they be on the damn deals and shit. The promos that come with a kid.
You remember what Rochelle was selling food stamps on?
Anyway. She's ashamed to use her food stamps in public, though.
My thing
if
about
you got it, just use it. Don't be ashamed about it.
My thing about it, they act like they was so broke. They wasn't broke.
They was not broke.
This man had 2 jobs. They owned the building. They had a tenant upstairs.
They was making money,
right? And then she could get a job whenever she want to.
I ain't gonna lie, she was bogus as hell though. Not wanting to work just because, man. It seemed like you want to take the pressure off him just a little bit. Like, he already barely get that much sleep. He, for what I seen in the show, didn't call off at all unless it was something like really messed up. But I don't think that ever even happened in the show. But
right, because the only time he was really off when they had that strike, right?
Yeah.
Because even when she was dead, he was like, when her father died, remember, he was like, yeah, I just got off work. Mm-hmm. But I just want to say I'm sorry for the family.
Yep. And he didn't go that big ass snowstorm they had when Chris was stuck at school for that detention.
Yeah.
But other than that, why wouldn't you want to take some of the pressure off on me? Like, I get it, you managing the bills, but you're not paying the bills. You're making sure the money gets distributed evenly across the board. You keeping up with it while I just gonna make the money. You can help me out some. Even you go part-time, that's still some type of help towards me, knowing that if something was to happen, if I lost one of the jobs, we're not in a too messed up situation because you're working. We have Omar as up there giving us some, like...
They should have kept that serial killer. You remember he gave him 6 months rent?
Heads up.
He said 6 months?
He said, you can move in right now. Right.
I would have been like...
I would have took it too whole time. Right? About 6 months worth of rent? You can't tell me shit.
And then let's go back to what you said earlier. You could, even a part-time job and everything, because you was like, oh, you managing the money. Mm-hmm. Remember that episode? He found some money. She was like...
That's my money.
He was like, yeah, my money. He was like, so my money is everybody's money, and your money is your money. She was like, yeah,
you're right. Well, I would have had, man.
I couldn't leave bro.
I would have threw that bitch in the trash.
I would have left her with.
It ain't nobody money. How about that?
I would have left her for a white woman. Like her biggest dream, her biggest nightmare was. She was like, "You ain't gonna leave me for a white woman." Yep, I would have did that.
And start acting right. Why I to consider leave you for no white woman? Because that was bogus as hell, bro. I do all this shit for the family, and you can't even share whatever you make, but you expect me to share everything I make. And I get around that time, it was always men supposed to be the providers. And it still is that to this now, to an extent. I mean, because you got these new women who want to take a man's place.
Yeah, well, definitely back then, but I don't know. Yeah. It's mixed now. Because it's some women, like you said, they want to take a man's place. And some dudes just want to be kept like a woman.
That is true.
Some dudes just out here gigolos. They out here tweaking, don't want to do nothing, and the women take care of them.
We done seen that firsthand before.
Man, I done seen that too many times. I low-key want to name drop, but I'm not going to do that because it's 2020.
What do you got to do?
If this was 2020,
yeah,
I would have said something.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2023. I'm too grown for that.
Understandable.
I'm too grown.
Understandable.
This time.
You know who the hell you is, though, because we know you watching. We know your ass is watching.
I hope you still not doing the same thing, bro. It's time to grow up.
It is time.
So if you out there, bro,
long overdue,
and you doing the same thing, stop it.
Or keep doing and see where it's gonna get your ass.
Well, I'm at the pros.
Yeah, you at the pros. You said stability.
Yeah, stability. They said, oh, it'll be better because she most likely not a party girl. So you know, that's still iffy,
that's still up in the air.
Yeah. Oh, they said it's a better social environment for the kids.
What happens
like
to
when
people
you have
household?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can know how like parents supposed to interact.
I feel like one that I kind of thought in my mind that I don't think they would have on that list.
Okay, go ahead.
It's maybe two actually, but I feel like it'll teach the said person who's coming into this new found relationship how to love somebody other than themselves.
That's good. They definitely don't got that on now.
Because I feel like, bro, like you could have compassion for somebody, but that don't mean you love somebody. But sometimes it takes somebody else, or it takes a certain situation for you to understand how to love somebody and what real love is. What?
I said he preaching. He said stuff today.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So sometimes it takes a certain situation to get you to that level of maturity. And another one that I thought about that may not be on that list still too, it teaches you a level of responsibility too. It's easy to not do shit for yourself.
Oh well, that's on that. They just said it differently from what you said. I was just gonna read that, but you said the last couple because I'm tired of reading.
Oh, okay.
But basically, your last one, what you said was better than the last one they had. I was literally had two more, but that responsibility was on there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. But yeah, I feel like it's easy for us to kind of, we know what we need to do for ourselves to flourish, or to, even as responsibility wise, what we need to take care of for ourselves. So it's easy for us to like put something off and be like, oh, well, I'll take care of it tomorrow or whatever. Because we know that we may be able to live without it, or that we can skip it and do it another time, whatever. So it's easy for us to not do something for us. But when it comes to like somebody else, and I'm not saying an adult, when it comes to like a kid, bro, they need you to be on your shit, and they need you to do to take care of what they're responsible of. Because right now, their responsibilities, they're not old enough, or they may not be able to fully comprehend how serious said responsibility is. So you gotta have that serious demeanor with them with certain things, so they can grow up and learn how to do it without you being there. So that's why I said the whole responsibility thing too. You have to be responsible for somebody else, and you gotta kind of push, and you can't be like, oh, I'll put off till tomorrow because this little nigga need this now. Like there is no, like, not saying they gonna die tomorrow, but like he needs to get taken care of right now. Like, yeah,
that's more important.
Yeah, you feel me?
For them to have something, then you know.
Yeah, for them not to have it.
Yeah, no, that was real good.
Appreciate you.
That was some real good stuff.
Appreciate you.
Man, I don't think you probably had a kid.
Nah, no sir, no
kids. We don't got no kids. We don't know about.
No,
walking around.
Nope. No kids.
What's your real name, James? No, just playing.
Some people call me Samaj. I don't know. I'm trying to tell you, I'm just a nigga who cut hair. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't look at the screen. I couldn't look at it. I look at the camera, bro. I couldn't.
Nigga, your name James. It's a nigga who cut hair. And they got him his ass.
Man, they was on that with him.
He said, my name's Samaj. Nigga, your name James. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Damn.
Yeah, all of that was real good, though. But you said, yeah, you wouldn't mind dating a woman with kids.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. This probably gonna disappoint some of y'all.
Oh, no. Oh, money.
But I just gotta be me every day.
That's all you can do.
I'm not opposed to dating a woman with kids, but that won't be my first option.
I respect that.
Just for some fact that I'm young, you know, And I know other people might be feeling different. Oh, what do you all got to be doing? It's fathers younger than you. And I ain't gonna lie, it is fathers younger than me. It's a lot of fathers younger than me. But I feel like I ain't ready to be no daddy to nobody. That's why I don't have no kids running around.
Yep.
I feel like I ain't ready for that. Kids love me though. I ain't gonna lie. I love kids too. No, I'm not Michael Jackson. I'm Perry. But R.I.P. to Mike though. No, for real. Kids love me for some odd reason. I don't know why. It's like all of them be wanting me to chill with them. They be like, "Oh, can you come play with me? Can you come?" I like kids too, but no, I won't. I just feel like I'm ready to be a father. So that's one reason. Another reason is because if I'm dating to marry you and everything, not saying I couldn't marry the woman with kids.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to just have a foundation with just me and not with nobody else.
I respect that.
I was very big on that. I'm still very big on that. Like, I want you to just have my kids.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's like asking someone, do you want to adopt kids? No, I'm cool. Like, I feel bad for him, but I don't want to adopt. Like you said, I want to have my kids and only be my kids.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's just a preference.
Yeah, fair to say.
I ain't knocking nobody who do that.
At the end of the day, you still didn't say you wouldn't date the person or you wouldn't marry the person. It's just like you said, it's not your first.
It's not my first choice. I feel like I'm too young for that right now. Now I'm saying if I'm in my 30s, then that would be a big consideration because I feel like me being in my 20s, my mindset gonna definitely be different in my 30s.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'll be more mature. Then if I find somebody, if I'm not married by then, and then don't have no children of my own, and I'm dating a woman with kids, then I feel like I'll be able to bring more to the table to help you raise your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then now, I'm still stupid too. It's like
so hey, I mean, like you said, we all learning.
Still young. It's a learning process. I'm not knocking nobody that's a father before me. I'm not knocking no man that's out here doing that. If you out here and that's you, and you doing it and it was working for you, kudos. But me at this moment, today, no, I couldn't do it. Yeah. But y'all bigger man than me. And I appreciate y'all. And I know the women appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. Not right now.
I respect that.
Yeah. And then, I ain't dealing with no ex drama and all that. I don't got time for that. I'm too old for that. I mean, I still we grown, I ain't gonna lie. I'm grown now. It's like I could still protect you. Like if he coming on and he trying to fight, we can still shoot the one. But when you get grown, you got more consequences than when you was younger.
You facing jail time, charges. You
man
facing a lot of shit. But at the same time, like you said too, I'm not finna have no nigga come up to me. Yeah, little bro, don't think you go be trying to discipline my son, nigga. Fuck you. Right. Don't try to step up now, nigga. What? Yeah, fuck out my face, bro. That's too much. That's too much bullshit. Like I said, the whole discipline thing. That's a whole agreement that you all need to come up with. But
definitely, that should be like one of y'all.
You feel me? But I don't think you gonna be telling me something either. Right. That's what you're not.
You should still come to the other parent. If the parent is in their life, I feel like you still should come to them.
Still have a conversation and whatnot. But I'm saying you're not gonna come tell me like you telling me something. Who is you? Like you punking me or some shit.
Right. Who is you?
Like nigga, you gonna respect me on some real shit.
Right. I'm like, who are you? And then I'm like, oh, I know who you are.
You the loser.
You the loser that's out the door. You the loser. Like your kid,
call me daddy,
and then you know me when I get mad. Yeah, when I get mad, I'll say something. Be like, yeah, your kid calling me daddy.
Said you the nigga on the first name.
And your old girl calling me daddy. He said, I'm going.
All right.
Your son be like, yeah, I'm just going to Jerome's house, pops.
Right. Calling me. You the first name basis now, nigga.
You out the door. These my kids now.
Goofy. Look at you. Now you claiming the kids. You done grew up.
Right.
Hey, you done grew up.
No. So to go back to that story earlier, when the girl was telling me, she was like, "Oh, this is what she said to me." She was like, "Well, you could." She was trying to get me to convince me to date her.
Yeah.
And she got a daughter. She was like, "Oh, well, if you date me, you could just date me. You don't have to do nothing for my kid." I said, "What?"
That's a bullshit. That's just a way to get you in the door anyway, though. She ain't really mean that shit.
I said, "What?" I said, "What did you own? What you mean I ain't gonna have to?"
She's trying to secure the bag right now. That's all that was. Like I said, that was just a way to get you into the door, into the threshold. And then, hey, you think you could do this or that? That's all that was, bro.
That's slow though.
It is slow, but
no, it be really real life people out there though that be putting their kid to the side because a lot of times they didn't want them or they had them too young, but that was their fault. Then no child asked to be here.
That is true.
Y'all open up y'all legs, both of y'all.
That is true though. They never asked to be here. You brought them here,
so you might as well step up now. But that's slow though. What would your reaction be?
My bad, bro. I'm kind of tired.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, my fault. You talking about to the whole like you ain't got nothing for my kid?
Yeah, you don't got to do nothing. That low key.
That would make me not even want to talk to you.
Talk to you, right?
Just because if you go sideline your own kid just for me, then
what you gonna do if we have kids? You gonna do
feel me?
thing?
Like that's not cool at all. Your kid should be your. If anything, I'll probably be more drawn to you seeing how much of a responsible mother you be into your child and how much you love and care for your child. Because I feel like if you will love and care for your child unconditionally, I'm not gonna get the same unconditional love. But I feel like, damn, I'm gonna see a portion of that directed towards me, projected towards me, and our relationship. Because if I see you capable of loving like this, I'm gonna want to be a part of something like that. But if I see that you over here just dismissing your child and like it's no big deal, nigga, you would do that to me too. That's your whole kid. I ain't nobody compared to your kid, so
I shouldn't be.
You feel me? So that's why I said that made me not want to talk to your ass like that no more. That's just how I feel though.
That's slow.
That's hell.
That was definitely slow. Mm-hmm. That made me mad. I ain't even gonna lie.
It would have pissed me off too, bro.
I said, "What you mean? You talking about you don't got to do nothing for kids?" That's like you saying if we get together, I don't even have to have no relationship with your kid. Like, I shouldn't even speak to your kid.
Exactly. I ain't got to acknowledge your kid.
Right.
I ain't got
your kid
shit.
just in the room. I'm just looking at him or her.
Right. That's bogus as hell, man. That's bogus as hell.
How you gonna sideline your kid for a relationship?
That may not.
That may not even let.
That may not last.
Well, act like I got on one knee.
What?
I said, Muggs, act like I got on one knee.
Oh.
It was just a simple conversation. Oh, would you date one kid? She said, thought I answered that quick. No, I wouldn't answer that quick. I said, no, that ain't the option no more.
You know, she was blue as hell. Damn, he ain't even thinking about it.
That's not an option no more.
He ain't even thinking about it.
You made it not an option. Nope. Sorry, can't do that. Cannot do that.
She'll be all right.
She'll be all right wherever she at.
Right.
Blessings to her and her kid. Or kids. Because I don't know where she at right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Hopefully she's still living, though. Because, it's a crazy world. I just said that. It's a crazy world we live in.
Nah, it is, bro. It is.
That threw you off, didn't it?
Crazy and evil.
That threw you off. You like, man.
Like, who got a hit on her?
I don't know. Could.
That is true. Could
be you.
No. Nope.
That's good. You should never have made it on camera.
Anyway.
All right. So what's your advice? Like, do you have any advice that you would like to share for a man that is considering dating a woman with kids?
I don't think my advice would do nobody no justice. I ain't never experienced that shit before.
Yeah, but you can say some good stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I was finna say.
Anybody can have an advice. Just like I know this gonna sound slow. This probably gonna sound slow, but a homeless person could probably have a.
That's not slow, bro. That's not slow at all. And I'm glad you brought that up because I try to tell people all the time. the world is so fucked up. No, for real, the world is so fucked up. Or we love to base everybody on outer appearance and circumstances, and people feel like,
Yeah.
well, what advice you have to offer me if you living on the street and you don't have this? Why do I want to listen to you? Just because somebody isn't necessarily a better place or a better state than you does not mean they don't have information to give. Everybody has something to give somebody. That's come I try to take away something from everybody. If someone's in the room talking, even they look like, even if it's a janitor, bro, for real, everybody knows something. There's always some form of knowledge you can get from somebody. And that's like, I feel like you need to repay. You need to give people the respect that you would give someone else who you would think is like very successful or something. Because I can walk in the room right now with a suit and a nice watch and some more stuff on me, and you can walk in the room too in a whole Nike Tech fit, and people will think
that you got more money. They
right,
gonna think
I'm
you got more money.
I'm
Yeah.
more successful, or I have all this knowledge I can give them. Whatever.
They gonna think I'm broke.
Or what? Yeah. And
no, not even Nike Tech. No, Nike Tech. They gonna be like he got. They ain't gonna be like he rich, but they're gonna be like he got money because you know a lot of people don't got a Nike Tech.
Yeah.
Let's just say
you could be wearing Under Armour, bro.
Let's just say something like this.
Yeah,
in a social setting.
In a social setting, bro, and they'll think twice about you, bro. And I'll actually, you have more knowledge than me, or you have more knowledge than that person in that suit, or you have
I could potentially have more a bigger
money,
bag, right?
You feel me?
And they won't even know
because they just automatically judge. So nah, that's not crazy, bro. I'm finna say there's knowledge everywhere. Just gotta talk, bro. That's it. That's it. Everyone got something to give to somebody.
Yeah, a homeless person could low-key probably help you out. It could probably he or she could probably tell you something to keep you from being homeless.
Bro, there's so many smart homeless people out there. That's a crazy part. Like I said, it's just circumstances. It'd be, even if you hear some of these stories of how people got to where they get to, sometimes some of that shit don't even be their fault. It just be like just luck of the draw, or like I said, little circumstances that fucked them over, and no one gave them a chance. So this is where they stuck off to. But like I said, even though I never been in that situation, maybe, like you said, maybe I could get some advice. My advice for whoever's going through that or considering dating a woman with kids, only thing I could tell you, well, it's a couple things, but not for thinking about more. It's a couple things I could say, but thinking on about it, just be respectful of the lady, and women be respectful of the man too, if it's vice versa. Be respectful of one another's time. Be respectful and understand the fact that you may not get everything you want right away. So what that means is, if you want to spend time with this person, just know you may not get to spend time with he or she because they take care of the kid, or you may be able to spend that time with them, but the kid may be there because they need to watch their kid. So just know everything ain't always will be about you. Be patient with one another as well too. Make sure you listen, because that'll get you a long way too. Listening, doing little small things for her and said kid, well, for him and her said kid. That's really all I can kind of think of for real, bro. Like, listen, be patient, understand, and just be honest at the end of the day too. Don't waste that person's time. They got a kid, so their time is more valuable than anything else. So, because they barely get that much time to rest as it is down between work and the kid. So for them to take time to go on a date with somebody, respect that person's time. And just be honest with what you want in the beginning. Because, for real. Because at the end of the day, they may want the same thing. Or they may be like, no, I respect your honesty. Why not? But
that is true.
Yeah, that's
especially if they just came out of something. If you just trying to smash, just tell them that.
Yeah, just be honest.
You should be honest, like anyway. But I'm just saying that if that's what you own, you'll be surprised. I'm for real. You'll be surprised how many people like think like you do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a lot of people out here that's like on the same things you want. You just gotta let it be known sometimes.
Right, you just gotta be the person to speak up.
Yeah.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Bible say you have not because you ask not.
There you go. Any advice for the viewers out there who may be considering this type of thing? Maybe you got some points that I didn't touch up on, or could better alliterate.
Before anything, I'll just say before you even consider that, well, it's still gonna be considering, but really think about if you want to do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Think about every possibility out there. Like, just think about if you a man or you a woman, just think about like if you like this person, y'all had a conversation. Just think about like what can you bring to the table. Like, are you going to be mentally prepared to help that person with their child or kids? Are you financially stable to help them with their child or kids? Do you have the time? Are you ready to give up your life? Because both of y'all life gonna be the kids and each other and the kids, and then eventually, if y'all get married, or if y'all don't believe in marriage, or if y'all like just having kids together, because some people don't believe in marriage no more. So I have to say
That is true.
So if you just if y'all planning to have more kids, just think about that. Are you ready for that? Do like think that you're ready to be there for that child? And you can be there for a person, but are you gonna be able to be there for their child? What are your parenting styles going to be? Do you like kids? Like, just really thinking. That's one thing you need to. That should be the most important. Do you like kids?
Now I'm laughing, but you're right though, for real.
Do you like kids? No, for real. Because a lot of people, they'll be like, oh yeah, like they'll like the person so much. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll tell them, like, help him or her with the kids, you know. Then they get with the kids, and the kids could just be like not even completely bad, but they just have a couple run-ins with them. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying even like bad run-ins like discipline. I'm just saying y'all just meeting and y'all out there, and the kid just running around too much or something like that. You might be like, you know what? I don't want no kids.
Sit your ass.
You be like, I don't want no kids. I don't like kids. So I'm just saying, do you like kids? I know I said it in a way it was kind of comical, but for real.
That's important.
Do you like kids? Like, for real. Are you going to, just think about that. And then, if you do say yes, you do like kids, are you going to be able to like somebody else's kids? Because they're not yours.
Right. That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one.
Are you going to be there? Like, it's different if it's your kids. Anybody can love their own kids. It's your kids. They're a product of you. But these somebody else's kids. Mm-hmm. Are you going to be able to tolerate them? Do you want to spend time with kids? Is your schedule, like, that's what I said. It's all about your time. And then if you like to travel, or if you like to party, your whole life is just going to be completely different. So these things I think about. Are you mature enough to have kids? Man, like I said, your bank account. Then if y'all get serious, man, are you going to be able to change your car? Because, I see this a lot, especially at church. They get to having kids. They had a nice truck or they had a nice car. And then they all for a minivan or something.
Town and country. Chrysler, town and country. The sliding doors.
The minivan, man. I seen that a whole bunch of times. You said you still gonna keep your car, huh? You gonna make it work?
If I trade my car in, it's because I don't want my car no more.
I understand that.
It's because I don't want my car no more. That's the only reason I'm trading my car in.
Yeah, a minivan, I can't do that. A minivan, not come on, man. I'll keep a truck.
I'll do like a Durango or something.
Yeah, something. But a minivan, no.
I ain't gonna have the little TVs coming off my damn roof like that.
A pimped out van. Imagine.
It's a pimped out van.
Imagine a van. Imagine you going from a Benz to a van.
I'm not leaving my Benz, bro. That Benz be in the garage parked up somewhere. You think I'm playing? It would be having a car cover over my car and that bitch in the garage. I'm not sure. I would never.
They may not have enough seats up in your Benz for
The Benz ain't for nobody else but for me. So shouldn't no one be in that in the first place. Shouldn't nobody be in my Benz but me. That ain't for nobody else. This ain't no family mobile.
You gotta have a family mobile though.
It ain't gonna be the Benz.
It's not gonna be the Benz.
No.
All right, it's not gonna be the Benz. That's why he traded it in and got the Benz.
That's why they traded they shit in.
You said you ain't trading your stuff.
My shit in the garage. I told you. The Benz in the garage. At that point,
I'm be like, I ain't gonna lie. If we gotta get a minivan, I'm be like, I ain't gonna lie. You gonna drive it one day with him, and then you gonna be up in the other car, and I'm gonna be up in this car this couple days. Cause I
ain't doing that shit, bro.
No, but
yeah.
Also, too, I just want to reiterate something. When I was talking about the kids, if you're gonna be with somebody with kids and everything, at least have basic life skills too. A lot of people don't have basic life skills.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, learning how to, I'm not saying cooking is one, but at least learn how to, I'm not saying everybody can make a 5-star meal. At least know how to make something.
Yeah. And we ain't talking about no damn noodles or hot dogs or no sandwiches. You can make something, man.
You make something like
potatoes is easy as hell to cook.
Potatoes.
Start with potatoes. Work your way up.
Right. Nachos or something.
Spaghetti. And I can't stand spaghetti. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Spaghetti, man. Spaghetti good, man.
That's because mom used to cook it so much as a kid.
That's how I feel about cabbage now.
I started getting tired of that shit.
That's how I feel about cabbage now.
So like, don't get me wrong. The spaghetti be good. It's just like, after this one plate, I'm not coming back to this again. Like,
no, at least you'll still eat it. She'll make the cabbage. Not saying her cabbage nasty, because it's not. But she'll make some cabbage. I'll be like, gee, we had that all my life. I'm tired of
it,
when
bro.
I see cabbage, I get mad.
For real, but I can't stand spaghetti. Then spaghetti, that's one of them things that's left over in the fridge for like 4 days. It'd be a big ass pot. Usually spaghetti every damn day. Like, shit. Well, I don't know. I can't do Getty. No.
What?
I had to shorten it Getty. Spaghetti Getty. I can't do Getty no more. I'm tired of it.
Gee. I can't do.
Go ahead and say it. You want to say
I can't do Abbage.
Abbage.
I see Abbage, it's over with.
Say Abbage. Hey, don't let them be the little pair. Getty and Abbage together. That's the size.
I ain't gonna lie. She be doing that.
I know.
I know
that's a black person size.
You want to make? She like, I wanted some cabbage today. I'll be like, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want that shit.
I don't want no cabbage, so I guess I'll make my own plate today.
You feel me, bro? I'll fend for myself today.
Yeah, cause Abbage, I ain't gonna lie, I love spaghetti. I can eat spaghetti all the time. But
shit.
I don't know, it's just the Abbage. Been eating Abbage all my life. Tired of Abbage. Man, Abbage been getting on my nerves. Anyway.
I know.
This is no Abbage and Getty.
Get that shit out of here.
Anyway, yeah. But I love y'all, man. Y'all, that's why I take my time. That's why we take the time,
I ain't got no tissue.
Oh, you don't got no tissue. I ain't gonna cry then.
Okay.
But yeah.
Next episode.
No, like I said, y'all, think about it. I love everybody. And this has been the Any and Everything podcast. I'm your boy James. I'm just playing. I'm Perion.
I'm too tired for this shit. And I'm your boy James.
We'll see you next time.
Appreciate you for listening.